20,500. 20,500.
Me no know what foot to put first. Audio that. Oh yeah.
Hi, and welcome to Connecting the Dots. I'm your hostess, Sandra Izsadore, and today I'd like to pose some questions, and I'd like anyone who feels as though they've done the research and can answer these questions for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm not here to offend anyone, but if you can understand what I'm seeking, please subscribe and leave me a comment. Help me to grow and understand truth. Today, I woke and I thought about creation, homosexuality, right versus wrong, naturally occurring, and the Torah, Bible, and Quran. And the question that came to mind, what naturally occurs in nature? And when I was speaking of the animal kingdom, I had a question. Do we have homosexuality in the animal kingdom? And if we do have some homosexuality in the animal kingdom, is that homosexuality at the juvenile stage or is it at the adult stage? That's one of the questions that I have to ask. The other would be in reference to what is scripturally stated. And we know that what was scripturally created was written by man, who says it is the Word of God. But, that draws question. I can see a higher, say, well, not so much life form, but a higher reasoning of intelligence, and the only way you could properly answer it is to have known the research that was done on it. I know that there has been research with frogs. When certain chemicals were introduced, it caused those frogs to become, they were, I would say, they gravitated to the same sex for their sexual desires. So I'm just wondering if that is part of it, or is it something that is naturally occurring when we speak of homosexuality? Because I know that I've seen homosexuality or young children, I would say as young as the age of 3 or 4, showing a preference or a gravitational pull towards certain colors, certain toys. So it makes me wonder, and that's what made me think of creation. So I wanted to know if in the natural, say, environment, say in the animal kingdom, they have not been taught what's right or what's wrong. So what happens naturally. And when I think in terms of what happens naturally and what occurs naturally, I equate it to our being, and that being and that I call my spiritual connection is all encompassing. So I was just trying to find the root. And if anyone has that answer to this regarding the animal kingdom, I suppose I would have to look at, I know the Kinsey report did studies, but I would like to see what a zoologist or someone that is in the field of, I don't know if anthropology would cover it, but someone in those fields that maybe they have done studies and they know the answers to these questions that I'm seeking. Well, anyway, thank you for your time on connecting these dots, which right now there's a question mark in my mind until I know what happens naturally and which occurs naturally in nature. I feel as though I do not have those answers. And I'd like to thank you for your time, for listening. And if you have these answers, please leave me a comment. Thank you.